33 members of a Utah family returning safely home just yesterday after being stuck in Tel Aviv during Iran's retaliatory strikes. Our Northern Utah correspondent Kate Gardner is in Bountiful and has their story.
I met some of those family members who tell me this was a trip of a lifetime, decades in the making. But when missiles began to fall in Tel Aviv, they knew it was time to get home. And after a day and a half of sheltering in place and traveling across Israel, they eventually made it to Egypt, then Italy, and now they're safely home.
Come snuggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
All love inside this bountiful home.
We felt her hand, and it was such a privilege that we got to go on the trip and then to feel her with us and then have her help getting home. We were very mindful of her throughout the whole thing.
Visiting Israel was something the family's matriarch, Muti Ivans, always wanted to do.
And because of uncertainty and wars and things, we didn't go.
Muti is no longer here, so when the family got an opportunity to visit Israel, they decided to do it in her honor.
And we were just going to the holy sites, and we were super happy to just be there as a family, fulfilling my mother's dream.
But the trip took a turn on February 28th.
And then the sirens went off. And the alerts on the phone sound like a missile dropping. It's like, meow, poof, meow, poof. So all of us are getting these alerts, several per minute, times 33 people, and it felt like war was real.
There was no easy way out. They say planes were grounded and the airport a bunker. But a bus company agreed to take them to Egypt.
We just start driving out of town, and we could see the trails from missiles that were probably the Iron Dome defense system.
After 5 hours, they made it.
And it took us 3 hours just to get through all those checkpoints at the border, and we had to cross the border on foot.
From there, they were able to catch a flight to Italy and eventually the USA.
When we finally touched ground in Salt Lake, it was just surprisingly emotional, and like all of the nerves that you're trying to keep together during those days of travel just kind of are released.
While the Ivans family is happy to be together, they worry for those in the conflict zones.
Praying for peace and praying that it will change, but we know that it's probably going to get worse before it gets better.
Again, the family is glad to be home safely, and today their hugs seem a little bit tighter. Reporting from Bountiful, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.